All right. Well, I don't know. But we'll go ahead with it. And work on this because I need to. And we'll go from there. If they don't come on in a little bit, then I'll let y'all go. We're going to put down a little bit of light green. And then we'll go back with dark green. Since they're not on here, it must mean I did something wrong. That is par for the course for me. But I needed to finish this. And so that's what we're going to do. And here we go. Obviously, I've made a mistake. But I did need to finish him. I wonder who is here. Say hello when y'all come on, so I know where you are. Who you are, I mean to say. I am finishing up a project that I started a while ago, a few weeks ago. I wanted to do some Mississippi birds. My husband told me that a mockingbird is more gray. I thought this was a mockingbird, but I made him brown. And this is not good. I may have been mistaken, of course. I often am. And I thought this 45 minutes would be with my segment on Craft Round the Clock. It is my creator group. And I love them. But I possibly have not... what if I didn't log in? Or, there's several little things that you have to be on your P's and Q's to sign up right for your time. But this is supposed to be a mockingbird. And I'll have to go back and make him more gray. I got a new brush I'm very proud of. It's Princeton Velvet Touch. And look at that beautiful fine point. I don't know, can y'all see that? It's like I can draw with the thing. I love it. We're doing greenery today. And I chose this little brush because it is just right to allow me to draw. Well, hello. Thank Thank you so much. How are you doing, Jamie? I'm grateful for you. I just have mismanaged my time. I wanted to do something really cutesy. And hi Tracy, how are you? And I thought for a little bit I had done something wrong, as per me. But I'm grateful to see y'all. I wanted to do a few of the Mississippi birds. And here is one sitting in a tree. And I just love him. Let's see. Is it still cold and snowy and icy where y'all are? I hope not, but I expect there is some weather going on there. In Mississippi, we have a spring-like day. We've had several cold days. For us, it was really cold. But it's almost like spring today. Unbelievable. We are expected to have rain soon, though. So, let me get this. I want to do a red bird next. Cardinal, I believe they call it. And I want to do a blue jay. Now, my husband doesn't like blue jays, but I do. But they're a gorgeous color. I add some dark in here. Now, if y'all have any questions or anything, just let me know. Yesterday was my 35th, mine and my husband's 35th wedding anniversary. And we both thought of it like the late evening of the 23rd. We're like, is this the day? We almost forgot. So tonight, the restaurant that we really wanted to go to is not open until tonight. They're not open on Mondays. Hello, Pat. And thank you. I'm surprised that he was able to tolerate me for so long. But he did. And I'm proud he did. Thank you. Thank you, Jamie. So it's like we blinked and it was 35 years. Like, neither one of us can believe it. I posted a picture of us on our wedding day. We went to Mobile and we got to see a Mardi Gras parade, and that was fun. I really enjoyed it. A friend, we met at a nice restaurant and had a nice meal. It was very nice. cold as all get out, and the wind was blowing. I have one picture where my hair was just all blowing to one side. Cold, cold. My feet were like ice at the end of that day. Now, I hope this is not boring. I really wanted to do something cute, but I just ran out of time to do something really cute. But this is what I do. Watercolor is my thing. And I picked up a new medium in pastel. And I just love it. I'm working on pet portraits now. My distal joint in my forefinger is worn out. Hey, Pat, how are you doing, sweet friend? It's so good to see you. Tell me about the situation, the weather situation where you are, Pat. Y'all still got acres of snow? I bet you do. We have spring light. I love you too. We have spring light weather down here today, but they are expecting, they're predicting rain for us. Mother Nature's going to have another fit in the north part. Oh, thank you. I heard the weather report that let's see, is it northern central part of the United States is going to have another rain, maybe ice situation, and also North Mississippi will be catching some of that ice. As y'all all know, I mean, ice is horrible. And that's when the power goes out. Great, great fun. I'm being sarcastic. But it's 47. Oh. Well, it being 47, that is just almost like short and shirt sleeve weather for y'all, isn't it? Oh my goodness, Pat. I was like up to 1 this morning. I was so restless because I couldn't make up my mind what to do. And I had to teach a class this morning. So I just ran out of time to sufficiently prepare. But like I said earlier, I really did need to finish this. And it would be really cute on a pillow or, well, thank you. A pillow. I got some linen colored, linen. Let's see, would you say colored? I know you are, honey. I pray for you many a day because the pain thing is no fun. But getting back to my accent pillows, I have pure white And then I have linen. And I think these birds will just look beautiful on the linen. And I did my rabbit. I've got to do some color correcting on him, though. He came out a bit orange. Even though it says let printer manage the colors, sometimes it still gets too bright. Because we had paired the computer or the Photoshop settings to the printer, but it just didn't. I was disappointed. It was a bit, what I say, orange. But I typeset welcome on it and put it on my little garden flag holder, and it was just cute as it could be. And then we had several days of stout wind, and I was having to go out there and put it back on there. So I finally just took it off. Well, there we go. And down here it gets darker. But I'm anxious to see my birds. I just got through doing a dog. Y'all might have seen Jack. I finished him, and he is a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel, and he's gorgeous. I have to say, he's gorgeous. All right. All right, so I'm just kind of making this up to make it look like a pine tree. Yeah. Boy, I am loving this little paintbrush. It is cute as it can be. Cute. It's not exactly cute. It's, look at that point. It is just awesome. If you, do any kind of fine detail painting, I'm back to the door mom for now. I understand that. Oh, I bet they are so excited. Yeah. Now, to tell you about Bessie, she loves cold weather. Not too cracked up over rain, though. But I'll let her out. The cats, I don't know where they go. One of them, well, I do know. I don't know where exactly they go to these houses, but I have neighbors. And the Harringtons are next door. So one of them goes underneath their back porch, Piper mainly. But Six goes across the street to Miss Gwen's. And it was such a pretty night. Where'd you get the paintbrush? I ordered mine from, let's see, it was either Amazon or Blick. But I really love it. It's Princeton Velvet Touch, round number 6. I got several sizes. The two, hey, Bell's Craft and Vintage Marketplace, thank you for watching. But I got several because I really liked my 8 that I had, but I needed one that was smaller Because y'all know me, I love detail. All right, we're going to just spread this out just a wee bit and let the water go out like so. Those that are new to me don't know this story, I guess. I hope I haven't told it before too much. But anyway, I didn't start painting until I just drew everything in pen and ink. And so I decided that I would start painting in watercolor. And I really liked it. But you can tell when I first started to work with it, it wasn't really, good. You have to improve. And it wasn't as smooth and flowing as a watercolor should be. So I had to get out of the drawing. I had to teach myself how to quit drawing everything. Can y'all see good? But I just think this would be very nice on a pillow or a tea towel. I'm doing tea towels for my craft show. If I'm accepted, tea towels, pillows, garden flags, and mugs. We have a very successful, just very, he's just exceptional watercolorist here in Mississippi called Wyatt Waters. And it was suggested to me that I get mugs similar to his. They're nice, big mugs, and to put my designs on. And so I ordered some of them. I had done aprons too in the past, but they weren't, I just didn't like them. And when you sublimate things, it has to be in polyester material, and sometimes that just doesn't look good. Now, there is a way to sublimate your things on cotton, but I just haven't had time to explore that. Let's see. I started at 12:45, so we've got about a few minutes left. I'm going to sublimate some of my dog, like the bulldog I did in watercolor. That turned out nicely. I got a lot of good reviews on that. So I'm hoping that they will like it on a pillow or a mug. Okay, now let's get back to this. Whenever you're painting something, make sure that your highlights, are there as well as your shadows, because that adds, a more realistic look to it, believable. You want it to appear like you see it. Can y'all see okay? Right now, getting back to what Pat said, that she's the doorman now. I have been too. Okay. They really been, the cats won out. But see, Piper got misdirected again today, and he's currently behind the washing machine. He is all the way on the far side. And Bessie, so I have to get a broom to kind of guide him. Don't hit him, I don't. But I just gently guide him with the broom around. So I don't know if he forgets or he's just hanging out. But Bessie wants to get him so bad. Yesterday I was feeding Lucille. She's our neighbor's mule. I love her. But she is, well, what is Lucille? She's fickle. Some days she'll let me be, hug her a little bit, and all of that. And she let me pet her a little bit, but that girl is just about what we can feed her. And what can I do for her? Oh, and y'all, it was just so neat. Lucille took off running, and I wish I could get these people to quit calling me. And she took off running, and Bessie was running alongside of her. Of course, she wasn't in the field with Lucille. They were just running down the side of the fence, and it was a sight to see. It really was. Naturally, Bessie gave out. She could not run as long and as far as Lucille. Oh, that girl. She just goes crazy when she sees Lucille. But that's her breed of dog. That's in them. Yeah, he's chilling. But when you said you're the doorman, yep, I'm the servant. I am here to feed them, make sure they have water. Piper, back when Sassy was alive, as she got older, it was harder for her to get up and down in the at the bar stool at the counter. I had to do that because the dogs would always eat their food, and it wasn't good for them. And so what was I saying? I started putting a little bowl of cat food and water on one of my nightstands. Yes, I did that and still do it. But one night I came in, I had worked late painting, and I want you to know that sucker was sitting there, and I had the meanest look from him. It's like, where have you been? I have been waiting on you forever to come make sure that this bowl is filled up just for me. It was so funny. He was all puffed up at me. Thank you, Tammy. Oh, he was so mad at me. Oh, gosh. These animals. Well, not last night, but the night before, Six decided that she would come in on her own. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. I left the front door. She will not come to me outside unless I trick her with a bowl of food. Well, see, she's smart. So she's learned that trick, and now she won't come to me. So I said, okay, I'm hanging it up, and I went inside. I happened to look around. Lo and behold, that girl was running after me. And so I just stood there. I told Bessie to go back in the room where Gary was. And I said, go to bed. She actually did go to bed. I couldn't believe it. And 6 came in, just slipped right in. That girl. But last night, I don't know where she was. She didn't even hear me. She didn't even answer me. And I stayed up late and I looked for her, but she did not come up. So she had greener pastures. Gary seems to think that she has another mama. And I'm being two-timed. If a cat can two-time you, I think I'm being two-timed. Because one night she came up. I tend to agree with him that I am being two-timed. Because one night she came up and she was not cold. And it was one of our bitter cold nights. Her ears were not cold. She was warm. I'm like, where have you been? Little imp. Of course, they never tell you anything. They keep everything close to their vest. Play their cards close to their vest. All right. Now, we're going to make this a little bit darker. We're going to put a little brown in here. Come on, let's find a place for the brown. We're going to drop that in there. Now, if anybody was curious about the colors I used Winsor & Newton, and my greens are by, and, well, I lost y'all for a while. I'm so sorry. This is a beautiful day in Mississippi, and we have a poor wireless connection. Really? Oh my goodness. All right, so now we're going to do the bird's little egg, and it's brown. So it's light on this side, but it is dark on the other. So we'll do a little darker brown. Oh, that's not brown. We'll use a Van Dyke brown. See how well that does. Yeah, that does good. Now, I get a lot of my inspiration from Pixabay, and I use the free images. And you don't have to worry about copyright or anything like that. And I'm just really, yeah. Now, it's the most beautiful day you've ever seen in Mississippi. And thank you, Pat. And we had poor wireless connection. Go figure, right? It's always something, ain't it? Before I go off, I'm going to show y'all how Jack turned out. If y'all are not following my page, please, I would appreciate that. And I'm uploading, thank you, Debbie. I'm uploading, or have been for a couple of years. My YouTube channel is Lisa Allen. It's a 5583 and 5583 Lisa Allen. And Lisa is spelled Lisa. I'm getting a website being built for me, and it'll be associated with Shopify, and I'm excited about that. And I worked, literally, I wore it out. Where are you? I have your dear friend and go. Oh, I'm in Philadelphia, Mississippi. I'm in the central part. I'm a smack dab in the center of the state. we're more just a jog over to the left. But anyway, we're in the central part of the state. We're right in the path of a lot of serious thunderstorms. That seems to be our claim to fame around here. I hope to get to do the wholesale thing in Biloxi this year, should I be accepted. There we go. What time is it? 1:24. We're doing pretty good. And but well, thank you, Debbie. I really appreciate that. I am trying to get up to 3,000. I have been trying for a long time. And if y'all will, if you don't mind, please visit my YouTube. I have got all kind of different things on there. I taught some watercolor lessons for like a year. They're all on there. And some other things you might enjoy. And also, let's see, what was I going to tell you? It slipped my mind just like that. I hate it when it does that. But I like YouTube, and I watch it a lot. It has provided a lot. Do events in their area. I was trying. Oh, good for you. Where do you live at? Bell's Craft and Vintage. Tell me your name too. And where are you located? But anyway. Now we're going to try to reach down here and make some little bitty dark feathers on here. If you do a glaze, this is a glaze. Ashdown. Well, Nancy, thank you for telling me that. And thank you for following me. It's so sweet. All right, we have a little shadow down here. He has a shadow here and right here. It really makes it pop out when you apply your shadows. All right, we have a little darker feathering underneath here. Boy, they got all kind of feathers. And this is just, all right, now you have this. I am nuts about detail, but in watercolor, people like the flowing, and I have a tendency to want to put a lot of watercolor, too much maybe detail, and so I have to really watch it. It is a fun medium. It really is. All right. But I will say this. Just be patient with yourself. Get you some good paints, good brushes, and then practice. Don't get inferior or inexpensive paints because you'll just end up being disappointed. Thank you, Tammy. I appreciate that. Let's see now. What time is it? Oh, let me show y'all Jack. We're about out of time. Now, this is done in pastels. I've lately been enamored with pastels. And I really, really like the medium. And it gives me bolder color and even more details. It goes back to the drawing. You can see in his little eyes that the people are getting out of the car. And I just love it. I absolutely love it. But if y'all will go and just view a couple of videos, if you will, on my YouTube channel, I'll be uploading this video to it as well. All right. It is 1:30. I thank y'all for watching and hanging on while I had technical difficulty. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see y'all next week. Take care.